How's it going, you guys? That's right, you're tuned in to Strapped Up 24's channel. And I'm here to bring you, as promised, Tower of God First Impressions. Now, right off the bat, this isn't your everyday simple manga series at all. Nope, not at all. It's very unique, very creative, has a lot of different aspects, and it seems like it's a fusion between Americanized and Eastern type drawing styles. You can tell right off the bat just from reading the first page that it's a mixture of Korean and Eastern influences and also Americanized influences packed in together. So any of you who are into both of those different cultures or whatnot fused together, you got a success. So I'm gonna go ahead and start explaining what's going on. When it first starts off, when you first start reading, it actually states within the manga series Tower of God, it states, "What do you desire? Do you desire power? Do you desire wealth? Do you desire immortality? Do you desire wellness? What do you desire?" And anything you desire, you can have, but with one cost. You have to sacrifice something or give something up. So that's basically the concept with this particular uh, manga series. So what tends to happen is when the when the books first starts off, it's kind of confusing because you have two of the main characters and they're walking through the cage. They're walking through a cave, and one's a boy, one's a girl. You'll learn later on within the story that the guy's name is Ban, but they'll explain that later on. So, it's kind of confusing because you don't really know why they're walking in the cave or what they're doing exactly. So it's crazy. So what happens is they're walking through the cave and all of a sudden the girl falls down and she's like, I can't do this anymore. I have to get out of here. And the main character is like, he's like, well, why? Why do you want to get out of here? We're so close to getting out. We're so close to being free. Just wait, just wait a little longer. Everything will be okay. So the girl's like, no, I've been in here too long. I have to get out. I just can't take it anymore. There has to be something that I can do. So she said, you know what? She lays down, and this is kind of the sad part. She lays down. She says, I can't go on anymore. If you want to keep going, you can, but I give up. I have to get out of here. So it really speculates what happened to her, because she leaves and she vanishes out of thin air. Nobody knows where she is, what happened. So the main character, which is a guy, he's just sitting there. He's like, what is going on? I do not understand what's going on at all. Where did she go? So he continues to walk through the cave, and he's just pondering over. He's like, what's going on? How did this happen? Is there anything I could do to just, reevaluate the situation or to bring her back? And all of a sudden, he goes into this mysterious room. I mean, there's a lot of lights, and it's so creative, from the art style and everything. It's just he starts looking around. He's like, "Where am I? Where am I? What's going on?" And so this guy steps out of nowhere. And he's like, "Do you need help?" And he's sitting there like, "No, I don't need help, but I lost my friend. I need help to find where she is." So I'm not gonna really spoil too much more, but so you know basically the guy, like it says from the beginning, he says, "Well, I can give you what you want, anything you want, from power to revenge to honor to anybody who's lost, I can bring them back to life. I can give you immortality. I can give you all the money you want, anything you want, but you have to do something for me." Now, they don't really specify what that is within the first chapter. That they kind of dabble into it, but I'm going to lead you guys to read that yourself if you're kind of interested. And so he he just pulls back the curtain, and you just see this big shark. It's huge, it's like a freaking whale. That's how big it is. Probably even bigger than a whale. It's like a sea dragon. He's like, if you want to find your friend, there's three things you have to do. Three different levels. You have the novice level, the intermediate level, and the expert level. And I'm just gonna dub those. I mean, it's something else that he said, but that's basically what it is. So you know he's at first he's kind of skeptical. He's like, I don't even know who this guy is. I'm not gonna just go in there and just try to figure this out. I could die. And he was kind of scared at first because he's always been kind of a little timid person at heart. He's like, oh no, I'm kind of hesitant. And then he says, and then the guy says, "Well, I know you can't do it, so I might as well just give up." And then that's when he got kind of fired up. He was like, "Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I can't keep being a scared person. I lost my closest friend who was a girl. I'm going in there, and no restraints." So, and that's where the first chapter kind of ends. But there's stuff in between the chapters that you guys kind of want to check out because it's pretty good. It's pretty lengthy, and yeah. So it's really this series is really good. I really can't compare it to anything because, like I said, it's a fusion of American style artwork and it's a fusion of the Eastern style artwork. So with Japanese and Korean style, Chinese style, it's just mixed together, and it's really good. I love it. I love it. And a lot of people were saying that they kind of want to see an anime series, but and it's kind of making sense. I did some research on it. They were saying because it's a comic series, they're not really going to make it into like a anime, which I can kind of understand that now. Since it's a comic series, they can't really kind of make it into an anime. But they were saying that they really wanted it into some type of cartoon form to watch it because they felt like they would get a better understanding of the series. But I mean, it's in color, so you're not really missing too much. But as far as the animation and movements, I could see why you would say that. But overall, I would recommend it to anybody who is looking for something different to read. And if you have some free time on your hands, just definitely check it out. I mean, it's really good. I definitely like it. It's awesome. It's awesome. I've really enjoyed it. Um, and I'm going to continue to read. I'm going to continue to read. I might do a weekly um, a review of some of the chapters. If you guys would want that, just let me know. And yeah, so it's awesome. Is there any more things I want to say about it? Yeah, it's not too long, so it's not like these animes or mangas that are out now. They're really long. They're still ongoing, and you kind of want to read. You kind of want to stray away from them because they're so long and time consuming that you really don't even have the time to even read it. But the good thing about this anime, I mean this manga, is that it's not too long at all. So it's something you can just dabble into and you can finish. So I hope you guys check this manga series out or comic book series out. It's really good, and I honestly think you guys would enjoy it. And with that being said, if you guys have any questions concerning this manga series or comic book series, leave a comment. Let me know, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Until then.